in the building. Let's go.
Live with the Wolfhard Roar!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Y'all know what this is? It's funny how I said, what this is. Peace and blessings. It is your boy, Eli Rax, a.k.a. Vibes, and welcome to New York Revival, where it's not just sports, it's entertainment. And I'm here with my brothers, man. You guys know who they are. That's Mr. Glass, half full of Nats.
Speed the genius.
Let's go. Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I like that. And then, of course, my brother with the big cojones. He's amazing. Trailblazing. Humor God himself. El Jefe is in the building. And shout out to you. Yes, you the revivalists in the chat. Please hit that thumbs up. Share and subscribe. We do appreciate all the support. Don't forget, guys, we're on Spotify. We are on iTunes. And, guys, tonight is our final show of 2025. Wow. That is right. You guys heard it. What a year New York Revival has had. But, guys, when we come back in mid-January, we do have some things that we are going to do different, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But, guys, let's go around the room. Oh, most important tonight, guys, every super chat that we get tonight, we are going to donate it to charity. We'll make a video for you guys on what we decided, to hand the money off to and go from there. But every super chat that we collect tonight will be donated to charity. Let's go out 2025 with a bang. So let's go around the room, man. How you guys feeling? I'm going to start with El Jefe, man. What's going on, brother? How you been?
Been busy like everybody else, but I'm feeling good. And I think tonight, we always change our colors, and I feel like we need something a little crispy. That's where's the dark green at?
Yeah, get the dark green.
Get that dark green out.
It's like
even though it's cool with the lime. It's cool with the lime. A little bit of lime for a good time. I like it.
Lime for a good time.
Let's go.
It's like British kind of color.
Yeah, they skipped.
Ooh, see.
Here we go.
There it goes. I like that. I like the lime. But that's
I like that. Okay.
I like it, man. I like it. So, guys, listen, man. We're gonna have some fun tonight, man. Obviously, Speed, how are you feeling, man? Let's go before we get into anything and dig in anything.
Hey, listen, I feel a little crazy, like a little off today because yesterday I went to the city. We got a great hookup. We got awesome seats to the Ranger game. The boys were on the Zamboni. I sent you guys the videos. Unreal experience. Like one of those core moments for everybody involved. That was the first real time in the city for both them. I went to go see the Christmas tree today. So
let's go.
We were out there in the cold and amongst the elements, and I'm wiped right now. But being here with you guys for the last show of the year, I'm reinvigorated, man. I'm locked in. NBA Cup on. I'm with my boys. What's better?
Absolutely. And guys, we're going to be giving you the NBA Cup that is going on right now. Our Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs. And, of course, man, listen, there was a big debate, man, if they're going to hang that banner if they win, like in Madison Square Garden. And I forget who's on WFAN, man. Shout out to him, man. It was on Tiki. Show not too long ago saying, man, don't hang that freaking banner up. We want championships. I don't want to see that banner up there. Listen, I ain't mad at it. Like, listen, can we get something? Just give me something. Like the Knicks right now is the year for them to actually go all the way. Like a lot of people are betting like, they can actually win the finals this time because there's a lot of people out their way. So add one in there and let's see if we can finish off the year strong. We just need that confidence sometimes. You know what I mean? But how y'all feel about that, man? Honestly, before we get to the real biz of the show.
I completely understand, the sarcastic nature of hanging like an NBA Cup banner, but as a Knicks fan, let's just open the door to hanging some championship up there. Let's remind the rafters that it's okay to win stuff. This town could use a lot of that. So in that sense, as a Knicks fan, I say hang that shit. I say put a spotlight on it. And if it goes 10 years and you don't win anything else, then burn it. Take it down.
Yeah, right. Yo, listen. It's been dry in New York.
Yeah, let's get some banners going, man. I'll take any banner, dude.
I mean, even for the Rangers haven't hung one up in a while either. So, like, Madison Square Garden, it's dusty up there. Get the dust off the fucking top of the rafters. Put something new up there, and like let's keep the momentum going here. This is a start. This is step one, right? Like they're hot right now. Win this thing, put something up there, and then it gives you a little bit more motivation. Like even like for the Knicks players, they're gonna be like, this NBA Cup shit doesn't mean shit. Let's get a real banner up there, like, right? So it's kind of a little motivation for them.
Listen, what would it mean for the city, right? Like you got to think about that question. It's like, man, what would it mean for the city to actually have that up in there in MSG, in New York City? You already know how Knicks fans are in playoffs, right? Like they take over the streets of Manhattan over there. You get what I'm saying? On 7th Avenue. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, if they win that thing, the city should be like on fire. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like this, like, don't take that away. That's part of the NBA. The cup is part of the NBA. It's the rule to hang it up. They got to do what they got to do. So don't take that moment away if they win it tonight. You know what I mean? Like the streets should be flooded out there as well. Like it should be going nuts out in New York City. What do you guys feel about that? I don't know.
I mean, listen. Let's tell our boy Sarge here.
Wow.
The NBA Cup. I don't know. I can relate it to Premier League soccer, right? You know how soccer has all these in-season tournaments. This is basketball, NBA's version of the in-season tournament.
Yeah,
it's kind of bullshit. It's kind of, but listen, all the players get an extra what is it, Jeff? I think you put it in notes. $500,000,
$500,000 per player for the winning team.
Not a bad deal. It's kind of fugazi, but it's something. It's something they just want to add a little bit more flavor to it.
I want it. Yeah. I want it. You know what I'm saying?
So like, how long are you going to celebrate this for, E? Like if they win tonight, are you gonna be like,
the way New York City has been down? The way New York City has been down, you got to at least bring that in for about a week or two, right? Yeah, like, you got to be like, yo, man, we won the cup. We won the cup. Like anytime you can think about it, you should celebrate the moment. But for real, like a huge celebration, like, yo, definitely a week or two. Because there's nobody in New York City buzzing right now. The Rangers had their moment. It fizzled out. The Knicks always been consistent with it. Now this is their year, some people may feel. Yeah. This is it. The Giants ain't the Giants. The Jets is jetting. You get what I'm saying? The Yanks, they'll be batting a whole nother season, and the Mets too. We'll talk about all that and make some more content out of that. But I'm just saying, like, for the basketball, like, come on, bro. Like, you gotta at least celebrate this thing for a week or two. I'm sorry.
You know what? Because they will downplay actual championships. Like the COVID championship, people just disrespect completely. Yeah. So I would say this is just below the COVID championship.
Yeah.
Because people will say, like, oh, everyone, like when I think it was Boston, when they won, all the stars got hurt and their road was paved. But like, you can never take it away. Ask a single Boston fan if they give a shit how they won the championship. You win it however you can win it. And this isn't this obviously isn't a championship, but it's not insignificant in giving these guys experience to go play with something on the line. And if you do this, maybe it plants some seeds of, hey, we can go out there and beat some people when it matters. Yeah. $500,000 is a lot of money, even to these guys. So you go out there and you win it with money on the line, and maybe you start to believe that you can do something this year. I think that's more important than the banner.
I agree.
I don't disagree.
Momentum, but let me tell you this: I wish I was on that bench getting that $500 grand.
That's it.
I just want
bench players. That's the key.
I just want to sit on that bench. Like, I'll warm the bench, build the bench. I'll freaking do anything I want. Like, just to get that 500, sir. What you do? I get the water for you. Let me just get a little bit on that roster so I get that 500, please. Please.
Yeah, well, and honestly, that's what when Brunson was asked about, like what this means to you. He's like, listen, this is for the team. You're playing for the guys next to you, and it's talking about the bench players, those rookies, those 12th mans that they're not making buku bucks there. So like $500 grand is a big little bump for them, especially if they're not doing much at all. Like that's pretty awesome. So I believe the coaches get a bump, like everybody gets this little bump. Yeah. So it's good for the team morale, right? Winning consistently. And listen, San Antonio is no slouch. They're 18-7 too. Same record as the Knicks. Wemby's back, and you beat them, who they just beat OKC. OKC, I think this is the second game they lost all year. That's big, bro. That's big.
Speaking of Wemby, how can you defend that Wemby guy? You know what I mean?
Unbelievable, bro.
How can you? Let me get your thoughts on this, man. Because you're gonna go bonkers on this. I already know, brother.
No. You can't, dude. You can't defend him. You gotta stop everybody else. He's such a freak of nature. Just watch it, and he's still not like 100% in the flow of things.
Right.
Yeah, when he gets cooking and is fully developed, like, oh my god, dude, he's gonna be unstoppable. That guy. And it's just a pleasure to watch that guy. Freak. Is the only thing you can say.
Yeah, and imagine like standing out that much in a tall man's sport. Like that's
right.
Pretty crazy to think about. Me and Speed were talking backstage before the show, like Ed saying he looks like an avatar walking amongst men. Like to be that big amongst NBA players is wild. He's like a present day freak.
Everything.
But did you guys see the post that went out and somebody was gassing up Wemby, and maybe they were just trolling, but they were like, Wemby's probably the only guy that can guard Shaq, that we've seen in the NBA. No. And I'm like, bro, there is not a human on earth that could stop Shaq.
Shaq there was a dominant force, bro.
Because Shaq took on the biggest, toughest, strongest, tallest. You threw anything, and he was too much. He was too much for everyone. And I think you just got to be too young if you actually think Wemby would have a chance, because Shaq threw his weight around with the big boys, and Wemby is a twig, bro. He's a twig.
Yeah.
And even if you had a hand on the ball, Shaq would just dunk you with it. Like, this guy was such a freak in his own right. I think he's the most powerful big man of all time. Like, there's nothing Wemby could ever do to stop Shaq.
Shaq in his prime.
Yeah.
Shaq in his prime was unbelievable. Like, this is why they had Hack-a-Shaq. Like, they had nothing else to do. You couldn't defend it. You couldn't block. You just, please get him to the field goal, the foul line. Please get him to the foul line so he can shoot some free throws, and hopefully he misses. And then when Phil Jackson actually had him start hitting those things, it was like, Hack-a-Shaq ain't working either. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Shaq was such a big guy. You know what I mean? So there's no one that, in my mind, and again, he faced some Zoes. He faced the Kimbe Mutombos. He faced all those guys that before the NBA became watered down the way it is now. But he faced those guys in their prime, Hall of Famers. Some of them.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Ewing, David
Wright. There's no way in hell Wemby can. No one right now could guard Shaq in this era. Prime Shaq, no one. There's no one in the world right now. Even Yao Ming can't do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no one that can do it. There's no one that can, man. Shaq in his prime was unstoppable.
And that was when there were designated fives. There was a designated big man that was trained from birth to be a big man. Now they're all athletes.
Yep.
These dudes are not built like the big man. And Shaq dominated in the prime era of centers. Think about how many Hall of Fame centers were playing at that time, and he just ran through them, dude.
There's nobody in the paint anymore. There's nobody in the paint. Like, so that's why Wemby is fantastic for this version of NBA, right? Like, because he's long, he's athletic, he can get out on shooters. You very rarely see centers just posted up in the paint anymore. That's just not what they do. So, like, that's where, and again, if he zagged, if Shaq was in this league, he'd be a walking 35, 40-point guy. Like, there would just be nobody on this earth that could stop him. So, including Wemby, who would just get posterized left and right. That's just what it is.
I agree. Guys, we got to get across town. Oh my God, we got to talk about this depressing team here. But we're gonna have some fun with it, man. Don't forget, guys, super chats are open. Every super chat donation, man, we will give it away to charity. Guys, it's gonna be an amazing night, hopefully, man. So join us with that, man. Super chats are open. But guys, we got to talk about, man, the Giants. The Giants are a real life soap opera, man. Shit you. The Giants, man, every day something new's coming out of it. And I see Mike Kafka, as someone is just like treading on water. Mike Kafka right now is just treading water. Now I think he might be drowning a little bit because kicker Koo has been waived today. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Young Ho. Young Ho, I call him. Young Ho.
Call him Young Ho. Why not?
That's way more fun that way.
It is.
Yeah.
Young Ho Koo have been waived today. And I have to admit, man, like, the kicker situation is still not solved after all this time. How in the hell? Let's rip the Band-Aid off. How in the hell are you gonna sit here and tell me Joe Shane isn't responsible for what's going on here when John Mara said right now he is safe? How can you? How is that like even digestible at this point to any fans to be like, yeah, man, you know what, Joe Shane can stay. Shout out to Bobby Skinner, man. He did a great job breaking everything down as far as like roster. You get what I'm saying? But we could look at it too and be like, man, it's just not enough. I think Tiki and Sean Marash broke that down too over there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just looking at that, I'm like, man, like there's no way in hell this team is exactly the way I think it is. The kicking situation alone should be a fireable offense at this point. Because you failed to freaking realize that Graham Gano is an old man and he sneezes wrong and his bulge in his neck freaking pops out. You know what I'm saying? His neck freaking pops out. So, guys, let me go around the room, man. How does Joe Schoen keep his job, man? And I'll start with Hef.
He can't. Lot to unpack there. Like Joe Schoen messed up one of the easier things. Like he just disregarded the position, gave out too much money to an older kicker, bit him in the ass every year. He refuses to move off mistakes. It's his worst quality. And now we see why Young Hui was not getting the nod sooner. The dude is not good anymore. Like he was good in Atlanta for plenty of years.
In a dome.
He was a fantasy gem. True. At least half his games in a dome, guaranteed every year, probably 3/4, right?
Right.
So that's slightly unfair. It takes all the elements out of it. And you see what it was like him trying to kick a 50-yarder in the elements. Yeah, like why bring a dome kick? There's only 32 kickers on the planet, and we can't find one. Like, unbelievable. And you see teams like Dallas pick up a soccer player who is the best kicker in football.
Jeez,
he is unbelievable.
He is a machine.
The ball just flies off his foot. It's unbelievable. Yeah. He had his first off night in history. I got to tell you about what happened at the end of that game, by the way. I'll tell you later. But Joe Schoen just continues to mess up the easy things, and he messes up the big things, and unbelievably frustrating. I can't imagine, because the noise is just getting louder. I think Minnesota is going to whoop the Giants too, and I think that might be the last straw. I think that's got to be it. You can't. I hope Mara wasn't putting any merit in the last few games to decide anything. Like there was nothing left to learn, but I just hope that he does the right thing. Don't bring in a new coach with a dying GM. Don't do it.
At this point, man, I think John Mara can see. I hope they can see that. Okay, we changed the coaching, we changed the defensive coordinator, we changed the now kicker. At this point, like we're changing all this stuff around there, and even Jackson Dart doesn't look like Jackson Dart anymore. Right? Because when he was in there, man, this guy was moving around. He's doing his thing. It looked great. Jackson Dart's still not Jackson Dart. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong here, but my eyes.
Well, he had a good second half. First half, where he looked off.
Not even the same Jackson Dart we're accustomed to seeing here. So that's coaching, right? So you could go, man, this is coaching. Oh, do we have to really look at the talent around here? Then you start looking at the. Finally, he came alive. Was our guy last week? Finally, we've been kicking his back in. But finally, my man, what's
Abdul
Carter? Abdul Carter finally came alive.
Oh, yeah.
But still, the rest of the guys around them just haven't been good enough. They just haven't. So at this point, you got to be like, man, we got a bunch of B-roll players. Like Jalen Hyatt still can't run a route to save his life. That interception from Jackson Dart, shout out to Baldy. He was like, man, that was a terrible route. Did you see that route that Jalen Hyatt
Horrible
ran?
route.
That was so lazy. It was just a terrible looking route there. So you start to look at the talent around here. You go, man, you got to start pointing blame at the guy at the top that's drafting these guys. We could name a lot of these busts on the team here. We name a lot of busts on this team. A lot of buses, whatever the hell it is. Buses, right? We could name a lot of people on here that don't deserve a spot on this Giants roster. So we changed the coach. We changed everything. Guess what now? We got to start changing the GM. Because we can't sit here and have a coach come in here, lame duck GM, and then you only got them here for 2 more years, and then you're like, man, we're going to fire Joe Schoen probably in the middle of next year. And then now we're going to keep the coach, and then whatever new GM comes in probably doesn't want the coach either. So just clean house, figure it out, and get the next new people in here. That's my opinion. But Joe Schoen is whiffed. The Vikings, they're going to lose. The Raiders, maybe. They'll probably win one, but I doubt it. Cowboys, another loss for me. I don't have them winning any more games the rest of the year, to be honest with you.
Raiders, I think, is probably the one, if there is one. Like JJ McCarthy looks a little feisty lately. You're not sure what you're going to get there, but they're still well coached. Their defense is a little bit feisty. The Vikings can beat us. The Vikings are probably better than Washington. Yeah, the Raiders are bad, and so that could be the one. But I just hope they don't take any value in that win.
Well, that's the thing. Like, what are you waiting for exactly? Like, and again, I thought he was waiting for this Washington game. Like, Mariota led Washington Commanders just having their way with us on offense. Special teams. This is, again, where depth it comes into special teams, depth, horrible return units. And it's been that way for how many games now? Jalen Hyatt is responsible. I think he's got about 9 targets all season long. He's got 3 interceptions on 9 targets.
Yeah, and they're clearly his fault. Yeah,
right. It's because of his lazy route running, his bad route running, not knowing the offense, and that's unacceptable. Because he's your draft pick, you're setting him out there. He should have been cut. He is costing the team games. This guy's costing the team games. Tay Banks not even seeing the field. Evan Neal they randomly just took him off IR. I don't know why. For
put him out there.
3 games.
He's good for nothing. Again, put him on IR.
Yeah, and Kayvon, who was finally starting to come into his own, even he's injured for the rest of the season. So there has been no redeeming qualities for Joe Shane at all. And what happens if he has a bad offseason next year, and the team wins 5 games? How could you justify bringing him back again a second time? So then you're firing him and saddling the next coach.
And it's so predictable.
It's such that's a likely scenario.
Yes.
It's a very likely scenario. So it's just hilarious to even think about. He should have been gone already. I don't know what they're waiting for, but I think something's going on with this whole franchise, and it doesn't sound like John Mara's in good health right now. And I think that's holding shit up. I don't know what is, but they got to get this shit figured out. And this next choice has to be the right one. It has to. The coach and the GM, you cannot fail again as a company that just prides themselves having 5 different coaches and 3 different GMs since 2012, since TC got fired. It's unacceptable. It can't happen anymore. We're done.
I agree, man. Hold on. I want you to continue to cook there, but we got something.
Holy shit, a super chat.
Guys,
let's go.
Oh, my goodness.
Sarge, let's go.
Sarge, man, we love you guys. Thank you so much, Sarge. We do appreciate it. We love you, my brother. A brother since day one. You know what I mean? So, guys, don't forget tonight, every super chat, we are donating to charity, guys. So please get in here, man. And there's no donation too small, no donation too large. So we appreciate it. Trust me, guys. And this is the final show for 2025. We'll be back mid-January. And New York Revival, I didn't lie. As we know, it will be some changes for you guys, all right? And we'll wait to the end of the show. We got a little more to talk about here when it comes to the Giants, obviously. But thank you so much, Charles. I do appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, brother.
You're the man, Sarge.
You are.
The best.
But
the best.
Guys, really quick, man. The Jackson Dart conspiracy of all concussions. You know what, man? It's pissing me off, though. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Momo, friend of the shows, right? Momo was like, man, I'll trade him away because he's concussed. I'm like, dude, he had 1 concussion out for 2 games. The rest of it's just been making sure he was all right. Like he wanted to trade 2 first-round picks to Cincinnati for Joe Burrow and a swap of Joe Burrow and Jackson Dart. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do that, man, because the future looks great from Jackson Dart, and I think he's going to be great in the league. But with that being said, the concussions, they're pulling him out way too much, man, and I get it. They want to make sure he's safe and et cetera. I get the whole thing. But, man, I understand. You know what it is? I think he's becoming a star of the league, and they're like, yo, we got to protect the asset at this point. You know what I mean? But I'm just like, yo, it's just
the
too
one time
much,
they
man.
didn't pull him out is when he had the concussion. That's what doesn't make any sense.
The one time he was concussed and he went back out there for a play, you guys finally said, oh, man, he looks a little out of it.
No,
and I noticed that before they even pulled him. I was like, yo, he looks out of it on that.
You knew he's out.
Right, I knew he was out of it. But then they go, oh, no, listen, we got to buzz down there. He might be a little concussed. But now they're overdoing it. I guess, the league, that's what got Brian Daboll fired, by the way. But I guess the league figured something out. I don't know, bro. But either way, I just think it's just way too much to protect them now at this point, knowing that you put them in harm's way already at this point. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a witch hunt now. And again, it starts with our own media guys. Like every 5 seconds, say, "Hey, you gotta change you gotta change the way you play." And you could see it getting in his head now, which pisses me off. He's not running as much. He's a little hesitant. they're not running him as much. That then like people are getting pissed off every time he runs. But that play where they took him out, it was a design pass, and he tucked it and ran. So but this is we love you, Sarge. We appreciate you, brother. Man.
Love you, brother.
This is his game, and if he can't run the ball, then maybe you should trade him, because if you can't run the ball, like do a part what makes him great, then what's the point of having Dart? What's the point of having him? So, but it also could have cost us a game by taking him out, because you take him out, it's second down. Now we have to put Jameis Winston in, and that changes. Like, I love Jameis, but throwing a cold Jameis Winston who cannot run just changes the whole complex of the offense.
Yep, because it's an obvious run. It's an obvious run play right away. You're not going to throw him in there to throw a slant ice cold,
right?
So it does change things immediately.
Guys, just hold him back and let him loose. A lot of people on X is like, man, shut Jackson Dart down. Shut him down. We don't need him no more. Let's see Jameis Winston. Then some people was like, no, we need to get as much reps as possible,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? So what do you guys feel about that, man? We shutting him down. We letting him loose. You know what I mean? Hef, what you got?
I think the more he plays like himself, the better it is for the Giants. Like if the Giants are best case scenario going to turn this thing around, get like a Vrabel type coach to change the culture and go from a 3-win season to a 10+ win season, he's going to have to be that special player, because he's not going to win you a Super Bowl standing in the pocket. Just accept it.
Right.
And he willingly takes on every risk. This is what makes him special, is that he can make magic happen when plays break down. We've been waiting for this. And now that we have it, people want to shut it down because it's dangerous.
Crazy,
like, he will learn. He will mature. He will not want to take those hits week after week. It's a matter of time before he really learns. And if he doesn't, he's just going to go play. He's just going to have fun and be the guy that, we drafted for a reason. But we got to stop with the, we should trade him. We should look. Stop it. We waited
finally have a guy.
Yeah.
And listen, you want to know something crazy, man? Why hold and it looks like they're holding him back already. Let's be honest. He's not running as much.
Well, this is Kafka scared to do anything.
Right. Like, it just looks like they haven't. This isn't the same Jackson Dart we've seen when Dayball was here. Like, it feels like they're holding him back a little bit. With players like that, you let them go. Listen, it's a contact sport. We can't sit here and be scared and be like, well, we don't want him. He's a franchise. We don't want him to. But what he's great at is what you need him to do. Let that kid go run. Let that kid go play. And let that kid create plays. He's magical when it happens. Hit it right on the head. So why take a player like that and be like, nah, man, we're going to shut him down for the rest of the year. We've seen enough. Let Jameis Winston get all the licks, man. He was more exciting anyway. No, the hell he wasn't. Shout out to Jameis. Yeah, he was excited to watch. But Jackson Dart was he kept us in a lot of these games. The defense spoiled it, but he kept us in a lot of these. It was fun to watch Jackson Dart. So the fact that they're pulling and holding him back, and I'm gonna say it right now, I think they're holding him back. No one's gonna change my mind. The fact that they're holding him back, man, they're doing a disservice to this young man, which is why everybody needs to go. Because if you're going to play safe football, which is no such thing, everyone needs to go. Stop listening to everybody. Stop listening to the owner. Stop. Go out there and be like, yo, man, listen, I'm running this. This is what I need to do, and this kid needs to play. Everybody needs to play. There's no such thing as safe football. Let them go and let them play.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm with you. He needs reps. He is still – he missed some games. He needs every single rep he can get. And you know what? He is playing smarter football. If you watched him from now to when he, early in the season, he's not taking the massive hits. He is getting down. Aside from the one extra yard he tries to get in the Pats game, he's been smarter with the football. And the one play he got concussed on was a fluky play, man. He fumbled the ball. It was reaching up for it, so he couldn't protect himself. Correct. That is why it happened. And it wasn't he wasn't trying to get extra yard. It was a fluky play. Let the kid play. And if you can't play him now, then either he gets a concussion this year or he's going to get a concussion next year. Let him learn how to shy away from the hits or play smarter. He can't learn that by sitting on the bench.
And any Giants fans that are actually serious and want to shut him down or even trade him, which is blasphemy, you need to rewind the tape just 2 months ago. October when we beat Philly at home. I don't think we've won since then, by the way. But we beat Philly at home. You go have that performance in Denver, and we know how that ended. But the Giant, that was peak Jackson Dart right there. And you have to remember what it was like years ago when we were, Daniel Jones had more success this year because he's in a way better situation that he needs to succeed.
Facts.
Yes.
Jackson Dart comes here and he lights this shit on fire. And you have every other fan base saying, damn, the Giants got one. Jackson Dart is nice. We're only 2 months removed from that. This whole shit fell apart. Giants are firing someone new every week. Okay. This year ain't it. Don't talk about trading or shutting them down just because the Giants are inept and dysfunctional. Like he is, for us to reach his potential, he's got to be that dude. Like you look at Josh Allen, who has a benefit of being a much bigger guy. He doesn't play smart. That dude is absolutely insane. And what do you think makes him special? Those plays.
Insanity.
Those plays.
Yeah.
Do not take you take away that, you take away his magic, and he's just a guy then. Don't do
Totally agree. Guys, I got something. It's funny you said shout out the Giant Insider. Rumor has it Spirit wanted his own show. He texted me and said, I'm getting too big for these guys. Messed up. I have to agree.
This is actually true from the insider. This is true.
It is true. They've never been wrong. They've never been wrong. Absolutely true on that. So, guys, Spiro did this. It's
my fault. I'm sorry, guys.
Absolutely.
Spiro said nobody else is pulling their weight. I can find people who can, frankly, more talented. Oh my God.
There he goes. He left. That's great. That's great. But speaking of Josh Allen, I got a question.
Sorry.
I got a question for y'all. Best dual threat quarterback and running. Like, who's the best dual threat you guys have? And I'm gonna give you some names here: Lamar, Mike Vick, Cam Newton, Steve Young, Randall, or Josh Allen. Man, who'd you guys pick out of that? I like Randall Cunningham too, man.
I think this is a good point because nowadays you have to have a dual threat quarterback. How many pure pocket passes are actually getting it done right now?
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
And ironically enough, he can't stay healthy. Yeah. He's the one that can't stay healthy. But he's also
we trade a guy that we're worried about injuries for another guy that's an injury-prone guy.
And the guy you mentioned as a pocket passer is the guy who ripped off a 50-yard touchdown against us last year on the ground.
Nuts, right? Nuts.
Funny.
So he's kind of like sneaky fast. He just doesn't. You don't think of him as that way. This is insane. Best dual threat quarterback, because each of these guys deserve some kind of praise.
Oh yeah.
Randall Cunningham, like he paved the road for a lot of these dudes.
Yeah.
Steve Young was, like Jackson Dart has a little bit of Steve Young in him, like just that kind of crazy, not afraid to take off and go. Good passer, not an elite passer.
Yeah.
There's a little
Steve
bit
Young
of that.
It's a great passer too, though. It's underrated, in my opinion.
He's a good passer, but you don't think of him in terms of like the best arms.
Yeah,
no, Steve Young, no.
Actually, you don't really think of any of these guys.
No, that is great.
I mean, Josh Allen's got a big arm.
Josh Allen.
This is tough, man. Lamar. Fuck, this is tough.
I'll say it. I'll jump out the window. I don't care.
Go ahead.
I'll go with Mike Vick, man. Mike Vick was that guy. Mike Vick, when he came back from all the controversy that he came, and you watched him in the NFC East, right? This guy used to flick his wrist, and that ball's going 50 yards. So his arm was also there, but his running ability was still there too. But what he did in Atlanta, running, like I remember I played him on Madden.
Oh yeah,
and like you could go from one end to the next end, and nobody would catch you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it with Mike Vick. But in real life, Mike Vick was that guy, man. So I think to me, that name stands out the most as far as being a dual threat because that birthed a whole lot more people that you see today in the Lamar Jackson, into the Cam Newtons of the world. Man, if you want to throw in Josh Allen too, sure. You get what I'm saying? Even though much love to Randall, but he was not Michael Vick as we see Michael Vick in his prime. So Mike Vick for me is like one of the best of all time.
It's funny you use the word flick because like he really did. He really did. He had a fucking cannon, dude.
Yeah, bro.
And to be able to score from anywhere on the field, like he was a cheat code. And I remember NCAA football, Virginia Tech.
Oh my God.
He was absolute.
I think that's where it was. Bro. That's the way it was. Yep, that's where it was, bro.
So fun.
Real quick, 30-28. Spurs after the first quarter. Knicks right there with it. It's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle. And the boys are playing tough, so it's gonna be, and again, it's funny. my mother-in-law, she's not a big basketball fan, but she said that it really makes sense. Most of these games, you don't have to turn it on until the fourth quarter. Like it's gonna be close the whole way through. No, it's
and as long as you're within 15 points, you're one run away from it being tied up. These dudes score so fast.
That's it.
Facts. But guys, really quick, man.
We didn't
give our answer.
I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, my apologies. Yeah. My apologies. I almost forgot.
So
Eli's like, let's wrap this thing up.
right. We got the cup upstairs. We got to go catch the cup.
Yeah. Hey, listen. So these guys, elite runners, Lamar Jackson, Michael Vick, Cam Newton, Randall Cunningham. These are elite runners, but they all had flaws with their thrower. Yes, like some of these guys had absolute cannons for arms. But they weren't hitting the intermediate passes. They weren't feathering the ball in there when they need to. Mm-hmm. Josh Allen, to me, is the best of both worlds. He's big, so he can take the hits. He's got an absolute cannon for an arm too, but he could feather it in there. He's the best thrower of this bunch of guys. And it's between him and Steve Young. Steve Young didn't quite have the arm strength. He had the accuracy.
Yeah, but accuracy.
Yeah. So, but in terms of like best of both worlds to combine their powers, I think Josh Allen is the perfect blend of both. He can run. You get design runs for him. He can scramble. You can't stop this guy most of the time. You really just can't stop this guy. If he's off at one part of his game, he could beat you with the other. And I just love him as a passer. And it's funny because I hated him coming out, and I didn't hate him. His accuracy was very scary coming out of Wyoming. I was like, you can't fix accuracy. But he did. He fixed accuracy. He actually did. Yeah. So, and
the Giants
shout out to Brian Dable. Yeah. Shout out to Brian Dable, because I'll say this. Jackson Dart has not looked the same in the 2 games without Brian Dable. I don't know. I don't know if this Brian Dable, and again, I love him. If he was our offensive coordinator, I would love Brian Dable to have been here to see this out. But he was our head coach, and you have to coach the whole team. But Jackson Dart has not looked the same since Brian Dable has been fired. I'm saying.
Nope.
Yeah, like he's putting the team on his back, but it's hard to pinpoint exactly what's different. And some guys are just meant to be coordinators.
Yeah.
And it's just the way of the NFL. If you're good at your job, you get promoted, and there's going to be openings every year. But before you started talking, I actually landed on the same thing, and you nailed all of it. But Josh Allen, the only thing he's missing from some of the other names here is the top end speed, right? Like,
yes,
he can't compete with what Michael Vick and Lamar can do once they get off and running. But Josh Allen does have some wiggle in the open field, and he has scored double-digit rushing touchdowns every single year, and they're not just sneaks. Mm-hmm. He gets to the end zone, and he can get there for a minute. Yeah. So all in all, he's got like the size of Cam Newton, better arm, like you said, than all, if not most of these guys.
Yeah.
He's got it all. It's Josh Allen. He's a combination of all these dudes.
100%.
Fire. So guys, really quick, man. We got to play a game. And then we got to let the people know what we have going on and etc. Why we are taking this hiatus, as they would say.
Shout out to 300. Shout out to 300 in this.
300.
Now, just to let you know, man, every super chat donation that you guys make today, we are donating it to charity. Shout out to Sarge, man. Dropped a 50 bomb on him, man.
Yeah, let's go.
Any other super chats? You know what? Revival will match that. All right. So make it a cool 100. And we'll go from there. But, guys, we do appreciate all the support. Even just watching, it is incredible. Hitting a thumbs up is incredible. So, thank you so much, man. Guys, I want to play a little bit of a game here. We're going to do a little bit of a ranking. All right? We're going to rank the holiday movies from best to least, or least to first. I forget the name exactly.
We got to check with our producer backstage.
It's crazy. It's crazy here. So what? Let's pull it up, man, and we're gonna try to pretty much from first to least, one of the best to the least that you guys think.
And producer land on for not first to worst, not best to least, but first to least.
First to least. Yeah, that's incredible, by the way. Shout out to our producer.
Shout out, producer.
Yeah, he's getting a promotion, whoever that guy is.
Yeah, I love it.
This is great. First to least. You know what? I gotta tell you for real though.
Police.
I gotta tell you for real. I was like, man, do I have to do like from best to least, worst to first? I didn't know how to do it.
So you just
I
married
landed
both.
on that. I was like, first to least, right? And I went about my day, and I'm like, I'll change it later. And Spiro was like, you got the graphic? And I sent it to him, and he said nothing. And I was like, all right, we're going with it.
Hey, you know what?
I was like, we're going with it.
You made it, and you deserve the praise either way. I mean,
you sure do.
It means we didn't make a graphic.
Hilarious, by the way. Hilarious. But guys, we're gonna rank the Christmas movies from first to least here. All right. So listen. So listen, man. We're gonna start with this is great. First to least. We're gonna use this. I swear, something for later. So guys, get in the chat, man. Let us know from your first to least. And go from there. And I will start with Mr. Glass Half Full on this one, man. What you got, brother?
Man, I mean, it starts with like, is Die Hard the Christmas movie? But
there you go. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
It's the age-old question. Man, okay, so for first, okay, well, first to least, I'm gonna say, for me, I'm a huge fan of Christmas Vacation. Christmas Vacation, it might be my first. It might be my first. It just cracks me up. It's relatable. It's just, you know, Chevy Chase is the fucking best. He is hilarious. I love Home Alone. Like I watch Home Alone literally. I watch it all year round because my son is just obsessed with it. But Home Alone to me, gets all my feelings going. That's a true Christmas movie for me. Now. Die Hard is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love all Die Hards. Bruce Willis, my GOAT. Like, I love this guy. But in terms of Christmas movies, I have to put it last because it doesn't give me the Christmas vibes. It just doesn't give me the Christmas vibes. I know there's Christmas music. It's at a Christmas party. I know it's on, but I don't hear the songs. I don't hear the, it doesn't give me the Christmas vibes. So I'm going to have to go with Christmas Story. Because I love Christmas Story. I fucking love Christmas Story. That is a true Christmas movie. These three are true Christmas movies. Then Die Hard. My last, not in terms of what I love the most, but in terms of Christmas movies, I have to put it last. I'm sorry. I hate it.
Go ahead, Half Cook.
Home Alone is first for me. I mean,
that's fair. That's fair.
There is another movie that's not on here that could have actually been in that conversation. We'll talk about that later. But Home Alone, in terms of how many times I've seen it, I mean, we were the age of McAllister when this movie came out. So to be like an 8 or 9 year old kid watching this kid handle his business like that, disregarding all the stuff that's completely unrealistic about the movie, we didn't catch it all at the time. But Home Alone is number one. Christmas Vacation right behind. I'm a big Chevy Chase guy. I might see Chevy Chase on Friday. I'll keep you posted.
Ooh, what? All right. Let's go. There's a
little Christmas party I'm going to, and there's a rumor that he's going to be there. Keep you posted. And then there's a very large gap, and then it's Die Hard. Who gets the nod only because I think Christmas Story is the worst movie of all time of any genre. I hate this movie. I can't stand this. I've never. There's not a scene in that movie that I enjoy.
Wow.
And I'm not just being a Grinch. I like Christmas. I hate this. I hate this movie. I hate this movie.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What?
So this was actually easy rankings for me.
Yeah.
I like that we had different answers though.
Yes.
All right. Want to know something crazy? Have you had me going for a while? Okay. We're on the same page. We're on the same page. I should put Home Alone number one. One of my favorite movies. We love it. We watch it every year. One of the favorite ones I have to go with is Home Alone. Number one for me. Number two, Christmas Vacation. Chevy Chase is a genius, a GOAT.
Agreed.
All right. Every National Lampoon movie was absolutely incredible if he's in it.
I couldn't agree more.
You want to know something crazy? A Christmas Story is third to me. And you know why Die Hard is last? Because, like Speed said, it is not a Christmas movie. I don't care who or what said what. It is not a Christmas movie. I don't care if it was done in Christmas. I don't care if Christmas was the next day in that movie. I don't care if Christmas was tomorrow in that movie. It is not a Christmas movie. There's no holiday jolly feels. There's a bunch of people exploding and dying in there and being held.
I love it. Yeah.
No, it's not a Christmas movie. I'm sorry.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Not a Christmas movie. So that is last by far. All right. And I left a particular movie out, and Hef, you're gonna say it. What's that movie?
Elf.
Ooh. But it wasn't an Ease movie. I love Elf. Love Elf.
Like I would still have Home Alone first.
What's the movie?
Never saw it. Bro.
What?
It's Will Ferrell is the only actor, maybe Jim Carrey, but like really the only actor that could have played.
Well, there you go.
This part. This is such a Will Ferrell to be able to like wear the outfits he does and pull off this movie, and he pulls it off, dude. It's so insane. It's fucking good, dude.
I gotta watch it. Now I gotta watch it.
What was the movie that you got?
Yeah, what was yours that you were gonna throw in?
You want to know something crazy, man? I was thinking of the old joints, like Frosty the Snowman type stuff. Like, you know those. I was thinking of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that classifies as a movie, but I was thinking like one of those, like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But I was thinking,
like the old.
Yeah. What about the Grinch? What about the Grinch? Speaking about Jim Carrey, the Grinch movies were fucking
that one was in it for me.
You weren't into it, okay?
That wasn't for me. The old joint, like the old Grinch, yes, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
For sure.
Can I just say something real quick? Because we were talking about Home Alone, and I saw this tweet the other day about Joe Pesci. Between 1990 and 1995, Joe Pesci was in Goodfellas, Home Alone, Home Alone 2, Casino, My Cousin Vinny, Bronx Tale.
Like, oh God.
Holy shit.
Did he win any academies?
I don't know if he did, but that was
Pesci had a run.
Dude, that's a run. Wow. I mean, that's unbelievable.
I mean,
wow. And to squeeze in Home Alone type movies when you're doing these gangster movies, and then to be, in this
total change of character,
and it completely works. Sure. And My Cousin Vinny is one of my favorite movies of all time. There's so many gem moments and lines in that movie.
Shout out to Joe Pesci. When he joined the Lethal Weapon franchise.
There was Lethal Weapon in there.
Oh, see, you just took it right out of my mouth. When he joined the Lethal Weapon franchise, because that was crazy too. I thought he did a great job playing Lethal Weapon. Okay. Great job. What was the character's name again? Oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. Was it shoot? What was his character?
Yeah, what the hell was it?
Not Lou. What the hell was it? What the hell? It's on the tip of my tongue.
In Lethal Weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, who the hell was it? Oh my God. I was trying to figure it out, but it's on the tip of my tongue too, man. Chat getting here.
An epic career, that guy.
Leo Getz?
Leo. It's Leo.
Yes,
it's Leo.
It's definitely Leo. It was.
It's definitely Leo. It's definitely Leo. That's fire. Yeah. So shout out. Okay. We had a run. Jeez, he had a run.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit. I like that stuff that's not even funny on paper, and then someone just makes it epic.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
and you can't hear it from anybody else.
Yeah, like did whoever wrote that movie, did they actually write okay?
Right. Yeah,
right.
No, or did he just him?
Right. I'm fascinated by that shit. I like that.
Same, man. When you're just improvising, because you know that it's so iconic. Like you can tell it wasn't scripted, right? It's like, okay. Because anytime somebody put their little nuances or something, I think that's what makes the character special. Yep. You know what I mean?
Well,
okay. Fine. So, let me say this, man, guys. Shout out to the 343 people that are watching for our last show of 2025, guys. Hit me with the music, man.
I got you.
We got to close this out properly because a lot of people want to know what's going on with New York Revival, right? And why we decide to do this. But guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Sarge, for donating, man. Like I said, New York Revival will match that and just give it away to charity, man. And then, so thank you so much, guys, for your support, man. Shout out everybody in 2025 who basically supported New York Revival. Guys, let's make this clear. This has been one of our successful years that we've seen from a company thus far. So making this decision was pretty hard for us to kind of take a step back and just reevaluate the situation. Guys, why are we doing this? Because it's easy. We are passionately crazy about this show called New York Revival. So when we look at things like this, guys, we always take a step back and we're trying to figure out how to make it better, even in a successful year.
Yeah.
So, guys, we're taking a step back to figure out how to make this channel more better for you guys, how to make the content more better for you guys. And frankly, guys, to be honest with you, us three, and I think I can speak from my brothers here, we're just burnt out. We don't have a production team. We don't have any people behind us making graphics. It's literally just us, and we're all family men. We all have children, and we all have regular jobs too. So, guys, we're burnt out, all right? But the support has been absolutely unbelievable. So we want to thank all of you guys for keeping New York Revival near and dear to your heart. But when we do come back, the live streams that you guys see every Tuesday probably won't be there as every Tuesday for you guys. But we will drop content that is great for you, and we will make sure it's palatable for you guys. So look out for Spiro doing his own show. Look out for F.A. doing his own show. Look out for myself as well, giving some commentary. But when it's time to form Voltron, trust me, we'll form Voltron. So we're going to try something new for you guys. If it works, hey, we're doing the right thing. If it doesn't, then maybe we'll go back to what we were doing. But as of right now, guys, New York Revival, us, as you see, we're in great terms. A lot of people are like, man, it's got to be Hef. No, it's got to be Spiros. Eli, ain't it? No. We are brothers. We are lock in step. We will go nowhere. If this ever goes away, we will still call each other brothers, all right? So with that being said, guys, we're just honestly burnt out. We created so much stuff for you guys, and we look at other podcasts, and a lot of people go, man, how can they be as big as that? Well, it's simple. Sometimes we got to take a step back to move forward, and that's what we chose to do. So we wanted to make tonight special and have all super chats donated to a charitable event that we'll post later on, which is going to be something near and dear and special to our to us and my guys here. So, but on behalf of my guys, thank you. One of the most successful seasons we had was 2025. So thank you guys so much. The viewership, the Revivalists, you guys get the round of applause. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And may your 2026 be just as great as 2025 and beyond, guys. So on behalf of my brothers, man, you guys got anything to add before we get out of here?
I'll just say Merry Christmas to everybody. Enjoy your holidays. That's what we're just going to focus on, family. And this is, as much as it is, it's just wanting a little break. It's just, we just want to try new things and make sure we're pushing the envelope and doing fun things. And otherwise, what are we doing here? Yeah. So we'll be back. It might look a little different, but we'll be back. We're not going anywhere.
And we will still be putting out skits. We still will be putting out memes. If you're not following us on IG, get there. We're the Giants didn't help in this whole process by putting us through every bad December and us questioning ourselves as fans and human beings. But
as fathers,
yeah. But listen, we do have the New York Knicks, and we will be live streaming games. The Rangers will be live streaming games. We'll be going to games. We're still going to be New York Revival as you know it. We're just going to workshop the rest. We're going to get better, and we will be here in 2026, and it will be our biggest year. We will keep growing, and we'll be there for you guys.
Find New York Revival on Instagram right now. Your phone's in your hand. Pull it out and follow us on Instagram, because that will be active no matter what.
Hell yeah.
Read. And guys, man, of course, man, shout out to everybody, man. And shout out to my brothers, man. You guys know who they are. And that's Mr. Glass Hand Full of Nets.
Speed of genius.
Let's go.
I like it. And of course, my brother with the big cojones. He's amazing. Trailblazing. Humor God himself, El Jefe. And of course, is your boy, Eli Rax, a.k.a. Vibes. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace and blessings. Yes, sir.
New York Revival, I'm in the building.
Let's
go.
Live with the Woodlard Roll.
go.